be hiding around like corners or like on high ground. And, oh my god, it started kind of hitting. Yeah, it came back.
Hey guys, it's Avast here with Rupal, and we've actually been challenged by Zaxby to do a sort of a hot sauce challenge. They've sent us all of their array of sauces plus their full menu, and in addition to that, because we wanted to suffer a little bit more, is that we've made our own sauces here in-house with various amounts of Scoville units going all the way up to 2 million Scoville units. So we're gonna be eating some hot sauce, and I'm gonna be asking Rupal some questions, and hopefully we don't die. That's sort of the agenda for today. We're gonna start out. Yeah, get a little stretches in. Get a few stretches in, because you might be shaking to the end of it, the heat taking you out a bit, so you wanna make sure you're loose. So we gotta start with the Zak Sauce, which is their default, kind of their sauce. It's supposed to go from ascending order, so this should be the least spicy.
I mean, this should taste the best, realistically.
You think it will taste the best?
I mean,
why do you think it's gonna taste the best?
because it's their most popular sauce. Right?
Fair enough. Is it? I don't know. Zaxby's, I don't know if this is your most popular sauce. I just know it's your least spicy. But that's fair enough. So we're gonna take a dip, we're gonna take a bite, and then I'm gonna ask you a question as we eat here real quick. So let's try it out. I've already got sauce like all over me.
Okay.
So, and these are the chicken tenders, mind you. So this is your first season of Overwatch League. What were some of the things you were expecting? You know, as when you came into Overwatch League, you're like, okay, I'm in the big leagues of sort now, as being like a full-time professional player. And what do you actually experience? You know, what is those biggest disconnects for you, do you think? Or the ones that actually met your expectations since joining the league?
I think my expectations were, coming from contenders and collegiate, it was gonna be pretty much the same, but a lot more rigorous. But I just knew that we're gonna be practicing a lot more than I was used to. And when I came into the league, that's pretty much true. We scrimmed more than I was used to. We VOD reviewed a lot, and overall, the team tries really hard to keep everyone on the same page, which is way different from contenders and collegiate.
Sure. Do you feel like it's actually more professional though? I feel like everyone thinks the league is going to be a lot more professional than it is, and then you actually get into it and you deal with everyone, and it's like, oh wait, this is just there's more stakes, and people take it a little more serious, but we're not really professional.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, at the end of the day, we're having fun, we're playing games, we're all trying to do our best, but I guess slightly more professional, but it's not that professional. We're just playing, we're playing with stakes, but when we're practicing, it's not like we're always serious mode, always playing as if we lose, it matters so much. But we are trying our best to improve and win our next match.
Well, that wasn't spicy, right? Did you find that spicy at all? Yeah, that wasn't too spicy. I would say that's it was almost ranchy, perhaps.
Yeah.
Kind of getting that vibe. So not pretty chill for a start. So we're gonna have to ramp up. So the next is a spicy sauce here. So
Okay.
let me try one of the. Let's move to a spicy sauce once you're ready, and then we'll go over the second question.
All right, let's go.
Now, question number 2. What do you think is the most important thing to you in your daily routine? Something that you have to do, or do you even have a daily routine? You just stumble out of bed and you're just nah, I'm good.
Honestly, yeah, I have no routine, to be honest.
No rituals?
I guess the one thing, I wake up, I shower, brush my teeth, do the basic normal things. And I guess one thing maybe I do pretty consistently, I always eat a banana in the morning. I guess that's one of the only things that's very consistent.
Potassium gang.
Yeah, of course.
I feel you.
I think that helps a lot.
Do you floss?
It's okay. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah?
Probably once every couple months or so. I don't really floss, to be honest.
Okay, see, you didn't have to lie. This is a healing space. We're just eating. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't find that spicy either. The spicy sauce. I found it pretty chill. Well, that means we got to move to the next, which is I think it's Wimpy. Okay, let's try the Diary of a Wimpy Kid sauce here. Well, and then for number 3, what's your favorite part of competing? And then something that you think as you've spent more time as a competitor What is something that you maybe dislike with competition comparatively, or like being a competitive player?
Winning is, I mean, to some people, it matters even more, but to me, it feels so good. Especially when it's against, a team that maybe you weren't expected to beat. Like a underdog story, that's like one of the best feelings. The work you put in, the hours, the time you spend just like thinking about it at night before the match. Like so much time goes into it. It goes into winning that when it finally happens, even though the time you win, it only lasts like 5 seconds, but it feels like hours went into it.
So we gotta move up another sauce, which I believe now it's the hottest is the nuclear. The next one is tongue torch. Tongue torch. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Maybe it'll actually do something for me. And while we think about this, what's been your favorite event to compete at so far? Throughout your whole career, it could be Overwatch League, could be Contenders, like any event. And why is that your favorite event?
Out of the 2 events I've been to, which is Hawaii and Toronto, I think Toronto is definitely the best.
Let's go.
I really enjoyed seeing the crowd. It was a completely different experience to how we normally play. Like playing online versus playing in front of a crowd the difference is like actually night and day. Like when you hear like the crowd screaming after something happens, like it's so different, and it affects the way you play a lot, and it changes a lot of things. But also, I think as a team, I really enjoyed it. I think we improved a lot while we were just at the event. We were one map win away from 3rd, so definitely my favorite event.
So we gotta go to the supposed spiciest, which is nuclear. Nuclear sauce here.
All right, let's go.
And you mentioned earlier, you're in Contenders. You've been also in Collegiate as well. Do you have any like really fond memories of like when I was playing with this group of guys? Like I had like the most fun, or like this event was the most fun. And who was like your favorite teammates to play with during either of those eras, Contenders, Collegiate?
I had a lot of fun memories. In 2020, I first made like Contenders trials, and that was really exciting. Even though like it's not a big deal, but I did it with like a small group of friends, and it was really cool to be a part of. I like playing with Aiko a lot on ISU, Redbirds. Revival, I like playing with Lep a lot. He's probably the best mechanical Lucio I've played with. He's like kind of just a Reddit Lucio, I guess. He just goes in and does what he wants.
Did you ever like the guy that like everyone clowned on that guy, but like he was like the central point? You had to.
Yeah, there was one guy you have to make fun of.
There's one dude. Yeah.
I wasn't that guy.
Yeah, wasn't you?
No.
Who was it?
On
just pick one of them, for maybe like Red.
Okay, on Revival, it was me. I'll be
honest. Okay, so it was you.
On
so
Revival,
you've done 2 lies so far on this. You've violated the.
Oh, I apologize. I was thinking about a different team.
We're starting to ramp up a bit. We're starting to ramp up a bit here because we got a red hot chili pepper with 135,000 Scoville units. And it's crazy because we kind of have like this ridiculous jump from like 135 to 702.
Yeah,
and
okay,
like
the one after this might kill me.
Definitely noticeably hotter right off the bat.
Yeah.
But I think I'm still good. I hope you're gonna survive over there because we got. What was it like, everyone that you would see that you played with in Contenders and Collegiate, kind of make it into the league and now playing with them or against them? Like, do you feel like it's kind of an accomplishment to like how good that kind of class of Contenders players was, or do you feel like that was something that's kind of special to you?
The players that did make it, I kind of expected them to make it. I'd say I'm like really lucky to have made it, especially at the time I did.
This feels really emotional right now because your eyes are watering. From the 135 to the 702,000 ghastly green pepper. It sounds ghastly.
So that means it should be 7 times as bad.
Theoretically, I don't know if it's like quite linear, but it will be worse. Whew. Here we go. Small dab on this one. Not as big as one. It's getting in there. But it's not. It's actually not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. Okay, we gotta go to the next question then. Initial thoughts. Overwatch 2 releases. What are your thoughts on its release? Do you think that it's been like pretty successful? Do you think, despite some of the launch issues, and what do you think would like be an immediate like kind of change you like to make to like any aspect of it?
Yeah, I think the overall launch of the game has been really good. Like obviously the server issues were really bad, but we're past that now, and I noticed how like popular the game is with like everyone. Like not just like people from Overwatch 1, but also people that play other games. They're really a lot of them are grinding Overwatch. A lot of the streamers from like League and Valorant and Apex.
Dude, the Valorant guys are not good at Overwatch, by the way.
I mean, yeah.
They're not good.
Overwatch is a more like high skill game, in my opinion. So it makes sense to me.
Truth bomb just dropped. Well, that means we've made it to the final sauce.
Oh my god.
It's the Apollo Pep 10. It is 2 million Scoville units, which is which is nearly double the amount that we just had. Actually, a little over double, technically. Now, this one we have to take a slight difference. We have to remove our bun of our signature chicken sandwich and put a little dab of this onto the. I'm gonna put it on the edge here, so I get it when I bite.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm literally terrified right now.
We're gonna have to take. Well, look, we're gonna have to be brave. Okay, we're gonna have to be brave, and we'll take a bite at the same time. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's not bad.
Wait. Just wait. It's gonna come.
Okay, let's marinate this, bro. Let's think about the question. So, next most underrated player from contenders and collegiate scene. Who do you think might get in the Overwatch League?
I think Vega, my old teammate, he's on Odyssey right now, and I think he's definitely gonna make it.
Oh, he's just got that dog in him?
I mean, he's really young, and he's been on a lot of different teams with a lot of good players that have moved on. I think he's learned a lot. He's way different than when I met him, and he still has even more time to grind. So I think for sure he'll make it.
Okay. Well, we've completed the gauntlet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going in for another tab.
Okay, I'll do it too. I'll do it.
Oh, you're gonna go in? You're gonna
Yeah,
go in? Okay. Because I feel like I don't know what it was, but it didn't get me that bad.
Yeah, I think the one before was actually
The one before it felt like it had a more of a kick to it.
Yeah.
All right, to touch them together. Here you go, bud. Okay, let's see about this. Final question then. Who do you hate playing? What do you hate, or who do you hate playing against the most in ranked? I guess in this case it's a player. It could also be like a hero if you don't want to pick a player to single out. It could be a hero. Like which hero do you? But I feel like it'd be obvious like a Sombra pick. But you know,
I can't really give one specific player, but there's a lot of Junkrat one tricks, and I swear Junkrat in Overwatch 2 is like
so bad.
he's super strong.
You think he's strong?
Maybe it's just like at high rank, but I feel like he just gets so much like random value. Like he'll just like be hiding around like corners or like on high ground. Oh my god, it's kind of
Dude, yeah, when he spreads around, that's when it's getting you.
kind of start hitting. And I think a lot of people might agree with me, but I feel like I see a lot of Junkrats like in high rank just like getting a lot, like way too much value than they should. I think part of that is also, a lot of the DPS in rank, they don't want to go like just Genji. Like if you just go like Genji Zarya, he's kind of useless. But when teams are playing like random compositions, random characters, I feel like Junkrat can do so much.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, the second round, it was worse on the second round, I think.
Yeah, it came back.
Wasn't bad. Honestly, we did admirable job. Not too destroyed. Hydron definitely would have cried though.
Hydron would have cried, I think, here.
Yeah, I don't think he would have made it.
So
Great questions, great answers, great sauces. Thanks Zaxby's, by the way, for setting us up with this. I think overall it went pretty well. We didn't get destroyed too badly, though I will say my mouth is on fire, and burning the roof of my mouth was a poor choice beforehand. But
maybe it was good actually.
Yeah, maybe it was good.
Maybe it trained you for it.
Yeah, it might have a little bit. But thank you, RuPaul, for sitting down and answering our questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask RuPaul in the comments below. Be like, hey, what's he got going on? Or feel free to say, what's your favorite hot sauce on top of like your favorite Zaxby sauce? Whichever word. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to drink the rest of this milk, and we'll see you guys on the next one.